Hi, everyone. Happy Sunday.
We're live.
We are.
We're live, everyone.
Yeah. Do you think we were doing another non-live show? Okay, the dog.
She gets so frustrated.
Because see, lady's here now. See,
But
I
that's
told you she
good.
doesn't. No, she doesn't like it.
No, she
I don't know why
loves
you.
it.
She doesn't.
She thinks it's a toy.
She doesn't like it.
Hello, everyone.
Hi, everyone. So
We're an hour early.
We're an hour early because we think the show might go a little longer today because we have so much to cover, so much to talk about. Harry's acting like a little bee again about that catastrophic car chase. This whole Blake Lively drama has got me shook to the core. It is so great. Bunch of other stuff that we're going to cover. Happy Sunday from Germany. Hi, Ivy. I'm so sorry for what happened in your beautiful country. All our love.
So
what a
sorry.
tragedy. Merry Christmas, Margaret. I saw someone from the UK saying it's raining and windy there. Well, guess what? It's rainy and windy in Portland, too.
Wow.
So I don't know if you guys know if it's going around already, but Jen will be doing her face reveal right after our show. We will be doing the handoff. And she'll do her face reveal. Now, the reason for this, poor Jen. You know, guys, sometimes we're tired. We make mistakes.
Things happen.
They happen for a reason. She accidentally revealed herself on if you put it like that.
A live yesterday.
It wasn't a live. She accidentally put out the wrong video, so a lot of people saw her already. Now I'm like, this is a good thing because you're so beautiful.
Yeah, you always have been.
Yeah, let's show your face. Like we've been pushing her to do this for a long time. So 4 p.m. Eastern, that'll be 1 o'clock Pacific Standard Time. Jen will be doing the handoff with us, and she will be doing her face reveal. It's pretty much like this with blonde hair.
It's pretty much like this with blonde hair.
That's all it is. Okay. You saw it with Trevor. Yes, it was.
Oh,
with
people
Trevor.
did see it. Okay, so how many people did see this? Wow, I didn't even know.
It's your first time, just me catching the live. Well,
thank you.
Hello. Yes, she's stunning. And you know what I love about it? Because I know her, and she would have made such a big deal about everything being perfect. This way, she's like, no makeup, nothing, like just go on and just do it. And I'm like, you need to do it like that. So I can't wait to see her live in a couple hours. She has 2 eyes, a nose, and a mouth. Yes, she does.
That's all that matters in Christmas Town.
I saw it, and she is gorgeous.
She's absolutely stunning.
You know what? She is
a blonde. I call her a blonde bombshell.
Yeah.
I remember when I first laid eyes on her in person, and it was during the hurricane.
Yep.
She walked through the door, and suddenly the lights went dim. And the music started playing.
Judy's watching Christmas Vacation.
Oh, fun. And then she walks in, and it's like this slow motion thing. And I'm like, yowza.
Yeah.
You know, that's how I was.
Well, we still have the live version of that on her. So I bet you people could probably fact check you on that. But
no, they actually can't, because I met her at the door. And we did not have a camera at the door. We had a camera on you.
You met her at the door? Oh, I don't remember that night.
I did, man.
I'm sorry.
I love how she actually asked that question like we were just sitting here going, okay. Remember? Do you remember now?
Yes, I do. It's the first twins for today because not for me. I don't know what that means.
It's the first fortnight twins. Yes,
okay.
I don't know.
You both look so Christmassy. Thank you very much.
I know.
She's mad at me that I'm not wearing my sweater.
I wore the sweater that we've been wearing, and then she didn't. It's okay. You don't have to.
I'm going to wear it the rest of the week. I was just a little warm.
Toasty?
Yeah. And I felt like wearing my boyfriend's roomy shirt because sometimes once a month when Nancy eats a jar of capers. And pours vinegar down her throat, she needs things that are roomy. that's where
Nancy's stomach becomes just like
what is
jolly
it?
old a bowl full of jelly.
A jolly old Saint Nick. You're hungover, Wally? Good for you.
Good for you.
Was it a fun night?
Dude, Bloody Mary, keep it going.
Yeah.
Hair of the dog.
Yeah. Good day, Stephanie, Nancy, and chat. Everybody is here. Okay, so let's first get to Harry and this insane car chase. Like these two, I know a lot of people have already covered this, but we need to cover it because I am so sick of this dude whining. And dude, your wife is the one who called the paparazzi. Do you know how stupid you look right now?
You look like an idiot.
Suspicious Prince Harry accuses NYPD of cover-up in unseen emails demanding arrests. Do you know? I mean, Stephanie, do you think she's trying to plant this story to make him look paranoid?
Of course.
Okay. Because this is...
She's been doing that since she love bombed him. She's making him paranoid. Oh, Harry, you never want anyone take a photo of you. It'll be crazy.
Being suspicious, say it isn't so. I know, it's crazy. Why would he be paranoid about anything? But he wants people to be, he wants names. He wants people arrested.
I want names.
Unfortunately, you cannot arrest a guy on a bike who your wife hired to follow you in a cab.
No.
It's absolutely impossible. Prince Harry pressured New York cops to speed up their investigation and make arrests after their high-speed chase with photographers through the streets of Manhattan, and even claimed there was a cover-up, letters and emails obtained by Daily Mail. The Duke feels intentionally misled and is suspicious of a cover-up. One missive from his security company to the New York Police Department said Harry also demanded that arrests be made the very next day and threatened to make an official complaint. Do you guys remember that, like, the mayor of New York, the Mayor Adams even came out and said, that
no
didn't
way, dude.
Yeah, sorry, that didn't happen.
Nope.
The demand came after John Hart, the NYPD's top intelligence officer, had sent police in London 2 letters. One saying there was not enough evidence to make arrests, and a second 3 months later saying there was. Now, this obviously has to do with Harry and his case going on in the UK. Harry wants his security back. Harry's got to look. Listen, Meghan had this bright idea.
It's not about actual security.
Yeah, Meghan had this bright idea and said, let's pretend we have a car chase. That way you'll get your security back. People will totally believe us. We'll get Omid Scobie to verify it. It'll be perfect.
It's for optics. It's not for the actual security. Yeah. They want to look important.
Purple Pros, you are so right. He wants the Luigi effect, like he's the CEO. I'm telling you, he wants. Did you guys see that? Did you watch Luigi get off the helicopter? I mean, do you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, the dude who shot the dude.
I mean, oh my God. I've seen all of it. Mayor Adams is behind him. Like, I swear to God, I felt like it was a scene from The Dark Knight and it was the Joker.
Yeah.
It was so creepy. You guys, get real.
Well,
and then
did you see SNL?
I saw how they laughed.
No,
yeah, they cheered
wooed him.
Yeah, that's what I meant. Wooed.
They went woo, and it was like Colin Jost was like,
he smiled.
Woo.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, I don't know.
Yeah.
I'm
yeah, not good. Okay. Hart's original letter was sent in September 2023. The second arrived on December 6th that year, midway through a hearing in London, when he was trying to get the British government to pay for protection for him. See, this all has to do with that, blah, blah, blah. The Duke of Sussex was said to be suspicious of the cover-up, and the letter from his security advisors demanded that the paparazzi involved be arrested the next day. You can't do it. Okay, so this is what's interesting. Again, Gavin Newsom gets involved. Harry even asked California Governor Gavin Newsom for a contact with the prosecutors in New York and wanted to take the matter higher if necessary. This is the part, that's why the rest of the article is just the same old stuff.
Yeah.
But that's what I wanted to read. What?
Why?
Who the hell do you think you are that you can call up the governor of California and tell him to call up the governor of New York and say, I know you guys are busy with stuff, but can you arrest these 2 paparazzi guys that were on a bike that my wife hired so my dad and my country will pay, and the British people will pay for my security again? Can you please do that, Gavin? That would really help me out. Thanks.
Gavin's like,
I'll try, Harry.
maybe I'll try.
Yeah. And then he calls up what's his face, governor of New York, and he's like, nope.
Not on my watch.
He's the son
not today, Satan.
Mayor Adams. I'm starting to like Mayor Adams.
I know.
I'm going to tell you when I started liking Mayor Adams. Well, okay. I always liked it. Yeah, no, I'm not getting political. I think
no
he's
likes that stuff.
I don't know. I think he just kind of like tells it as it is, and that's why I like Mayor Adams.
There you go.
Gavin Newsom, on the other hand, I can't stand. Hello and Merry Christmas to you, Susan. How are you?
And who goes to like French Laundry for dinner anymore? That's like so.
Well, obviously, people during the pandemic.
So 10 years ago,
Stephanie,
no one's doing that.
Stephanie's talking about French Laundry, which is a restaurant in Northern California.
No one goes there anymore.
I think the NYC police have enough information to arrest the dastardly duo. I mean, we need to arrest them, but I don't think they committed a crime. I mean, I don't think it's a crime to think that you're being just have delusions.
It's a crime
in your head.
to be annoying.
Yeah, I mean, is that a crime?
Is that a crime?
I don't know. I do like how they put Omid in the article, and he's
all over the place.
Well, we're going to bring him up in a second.
Yeah.
But what I love is they wanted to reiterate how Omid said that the pursuit went on for 2 hours and Harry and Meghan's car went up to 80 miles an hour. The newspapers and us, Omid, are never going to let you live that one down. You went on the air, dude. You went on the air. This was like on a news show, and you literally said that their car chase lasted 2 hours. Don't pick a city like New York to do it. Pick a city like, I don't know, Phoenix or something. Like, say that. Okay, you could have a pretty good 2 hour, 80 mile an hour car chase, but you can't even do that. The OJ Bronco didn't even go 80 miles an hour because of LA traffic.
I want to remind everyone that Omid also said,
I just looked down at what you
that Archie was 2 years older than what he was actually. And Nancy and I did a whole thing on Back to the Future with the DeLorean, how Harry would have to take the DeLorean back in time to go to Archie's 6-year birthday party at the time.
Yeah.
88 miles per hour.
You have to hit 88 miles. Maybe
per hour,
they were trying 80. And he's saying 80?
Yes.
Man, you know what?
Nancy, it's too close.
I'm telling you.
It's too close. It's too close.
Yeah.
We know what he's doing.
We know what he's doing. Obviously, he is trying to build a time machine to get his credibility and his reputation back.
So he's trying to build a flux capacitor with Meghan Markle's forehead. Then he's going to steal the DeLorean off the Universal lot, the one that just sits there, that's just sitting there right now that tourists can go by and touch.
Sacrilege.
And now he's thinking in his head, well, we got to stick with 80 miles an hour.
We got to do the 88.
This dude's nuts, in my opinion.
Well, then you would need lightning to strike perfectly. Perfectly. What, am I blowing your mind?
No. Montecito is always flooding. And remember the lightning storm that happened? And then it flooded just like Universal Studios, the back lot where the water came in?
Yes, Stephanie. Okay. Speaking
He's
about
either obsessed with Michael J. Fox or he's really building a DeLorean.
he's gonna build a mountain. Okay, you know why I said that? Did anyone attempt to watch Joker 2?
No. God, I heard you watching it.
No, I started it because I'm like,
it
there's
so loud.
no, I said there's no way that it's as bad as everyone's saying. There's just no way. It's impossible. There's just no way they would make such a bad movie. I turned it off because people were like, "You'll turn it off. You won't hate watch it. You will literally turn it off."
I'm not into it.
Yeah, you don't be
But
into it.
I did hear you.
But she goes, but Lady Gaga goes, "We're gonna build a mountain,"
Ew.
and it was just really weird.
Thanks for.
I don't know why I said
Thanks
that.
for not giving us any pop culture.
I
I saw Ariana Grande right
well,
there.
I know,
wanna see
okay,
what's
but
going on with her.
and the polo documentary is so bad right now that Prince Harry's old polo pal blasts
yeah.
his very weird new Netflix show and says Duke can't return to England or he'd look like an idiot.
That is accurate. That is accurate.
Oh my god, can you imagine? Like even if it's not true, let's say like the Daily Mail was just like messing with them and stuff. I mean, that is just so funny.
I don't think they are.
He can't go back to England because he'd look like an idiot.
He looks like a tool.
A tool. What do you guys have to say about that?
I think it's true.
If
I'm
there was
sure
this is
everybody-
about the car chase. If there was a crime,
Oh, sorry. Sorry.
Stephanie. If there was a crime, cops would take details when they got out of the SUV and into the taxi. If it was a crime,
That is accurate because I heard about that 2 days ago that other YouTubers. No, I did. Someone wrote it to me on my X page. And they said, Stephanie, your joke about Culver City is being repeated by other YouTubers. They believe it. Now, it's not a joke.
yeah,
No, it's not to me.
it's a theory.
It's a theory, and I believe it. And I appreciate all of my other fellow colleagues that believe it too.
So, Royally Sage found this today. Well, that's definitely fiction and not based on real life events because Rachel did not triumph over anything. She is a complete failure. That is accurate, Royally Sage, and loser. She's also a loser.
Yes.
So revealed how Meghan's friend Omid Scobie is masterminding a very unflattering royal TV drama. Now, guys, we already, this is another recycled story because we already told you guys, Omid came out and said, they bought my tree, whatever. Yeah, they probably did. Look, my boyfriend's in show business, so I can say this. Okay,
you don't have to hit me when you do that.
I can say this. I can say this because I know how show business works and writing works. He probably maybe got a script sold, and they probably maybe gave him definitely
treatment
5 figures. 4 or maybe high 4 figures, but nothing major. She should have hit in a bookstore for solace. Yes, in New York. Hi, twins. What do you think about the theory that says that allegedly Eugenie is allowing Meghan to take pictures of his son August and using them? The only way that would be true is if our theory was correct that Marcus and Meghan not only set up Harry when Harry first started dating Meghan, but he also set up Jack and Eugenie provocatively in photos. We don't know. We're gonna start calling it. We're gonna start calling it. They might have diddied him. We don't know. We think now if they diddied Eugenie, yeah, probably she's gonna do what they say.
Yeah,
these people they don't care. They have no empathy. They have no morals.
They're blackmailers.
Allegedly. We don't know for sure, but those pictures of Halloween night of Eugenie and Jack and Harry, and they all look glazed. They look totally high as kites. And then you just see Meghan and Marcus like kind of sober and like normal. That's weird. That's
Yeah.
really freaking weird. So
Well,
so
is it though?
that's what I think Meghan might have diddied and Marcus diddied Eugenie. That's what I think. If they are using pictures of August, if that is true, we don't know for a fact. Another thing Royally Sage said about scabies. So he is blowing through his advance. See, that's what is happening right now. They gave him some money, but now they own this script. They're never, Stephanie and I said this a long time ago, and I'm not going to say allegedly, I'm going to say this now. They will never make what he put pen to paper. They will never make it. There's no market for it. Nobody wants to watch a thing about a whiny little
I would die.
chick coming into the royal family and complaining. Nobody cares about that. Okay.
It'd be like watching polo.
Nobody cares. So yeah, somebody bought it. We don't know the company who bought it. We found, wait, it was like actually, I think I know. Let me look up the video we did on it, guys, and then I'll put it in the description below and you can watch it. We had all the info on there. Assuming success on his show that has not even started to film yet. It won't film. It won't. This is what a lot of people do, and they burn out. Success is not guaranteed just because you got a deal. Look at the Harkles. So this is what supposedly Omid needs some publicity. So he got somebody to write. Today he's living the dream, a luxury apartment block, steps from Sunset Boulevard in the heart of West Hollywood. Doesn't surprise me that he would be living in West Hollywood, but I don't believe for a second that he's living alone in West Hollywood spending that rent. There's just no way. Flats in the trendy block, yeah, blah blah blah. Sweeping views.
Yeah, no one
He's
okay,
all.
we get
This
it.
is
All
the
right. Okay.
this
West
is
Hollywood.
this is the thing about Omid Scobie though. And I look every day on his Instagram page. It's really boring because he still goes to like the Beverly Hills Hotel and eats there. Guys, I'm going to tell you this right now. People that live in LA do not eat at those places. They just don't. You will not find people there eating. Have you ever once eaten at the Beverly Hills Hotel?
Yeah, I did once.
Okay, but you know what I mean. Would you
never,
go there?
No.
Yeah, no, that's not where people really eat. He's going there because he's merching for them.
It was a different time. It's not like,
Yeah.
What is it? Chateau Marmont.
Chateau Marmont?
Yeah, why can I say that?
I don't know.
Like, hello.
Yeah, what are you drinking besides Gatorade? Lady C said that he is on. Oh, he is. Oh, yeah. Well, I mean, I'm sure. What's the
He's
gay?
in what?
What's the gay website? The Grindr. I don't know, guys. I have no idea.
Why would you have me say that?
They said Lady C.
Who cares if he is?
I don't care if he is, Stephanie. I was just saying.
No one cares if he's on a dating site. Who cares?
Nobody cares, Stephanie.
You just made me say it.
I asked you a question.
I just put it out my mouth.
Scobie is on a downward spiral and dependent on Marcus. Watch this space. He has been markled like the rest. Yeah, he's just going to blow. This is the thing. He can't. What's he going to do? Go back to the UK and become a journalist? What's he going to do? What's he going to do? Get a YouTube show? What's he going to talk about? This is the thing. Nobody care. Oh, bye. We'll see you later, Catherine. Nobody cares about anything he has to say. So who's going to sit and watch anything this guy has lied repeatedly to us. So why would we want to hear anything he has to say?
I wouldn't.
He told us that there was a high-speed 2-hour chase, 80 miles an hour in the heart of New York City. That's insane. J.S. Crawford, Andrew Lowney's have completed a book on the Yorks and their grifting over the years. I mean, Andrew's family, look, it's like Harry. Andrew is the Harry now. I mean, they're the same. We don't have to really worry about these people because, we just care about the Wales family. We care about William. We care about Princess Catherine, and we care about the 3 kids. And then one day the 3 kids, if they decide they're going to want to get married and have kids and start families, trust me, Harry will be a blimp on history. This won't be a big deal. right now it's something to talk about. But hi, Stephen. I always said Omid was paid a big sum to say Catherine and Charles were racist in the book as a way to pay for his life. 100%.
That's what he's been doing.
100%. But he's finding out that it's expensive to live in Southern California. It's not cheap.
It's expensive to lie.
Yeah, exactly. Neither have substance, no moral compasses, nothing accomplished. Exactly. Ooh, good morning from Seattle. Is it raining there too, like it is here in Portland?
It's cold and rainy.
Yeah.
Where in Seattle do you live?
Hi, twins and all. Can't stay to chat, but listening in while I work. Happy Christmas, Skylar.
Happy Christmas.
Okay, so I just wanted to tell everyone where Nacho's head is at. He's completely off the rails
because Polo bombed.
This was a Sussex squatter that put this up on Instagram. He
a bot
thinks it's great. He thinks it's doing well.
Oh, he thinks Polo is doing great.
Guys, Nacho has said, Nacho praises Prince Harry's passion project.
He's
on Netflix.
Blaming Harry.
Yes. The feedback has been great so far, very great. And so, I really hope that when the time comes that we will be able to, we're already talking about a second season.
That's BS.
Okay. Someone needs to do a welfare check on Nacho stat.
Because he needs help.
That is the ramblings of a madman.
That is delusional behavior, and everyone should check in on him. I'm not kidding. People that are watching this, and they may have some sort of tie to him. I don't care if it's acquaintance. You might know him from down the street. You should. It's not funny, Nancy. Skippy, Soppy,
from the street.
It's not funny, but this is delusional confidence, and this is a scary thing that this man thinks that Polo is doing well.
He said the feedback's been great, and they're talking about doing
nothing. He's reading what he's doing. He's reading bots, and that's scary. That is terrifying to me.
Can we check on this guy? Anybody?
Yes,
Maybe we should go on to to go to his Instagram page. And I know,
are you okay?
He posted something and just be like, we're really concerned. Are you okay?
Are you okay?
Don't say anything else.
No hate speech.
No, just say this. Hey, are you okay? Just ask him. Like, maybe we should do that today. Let's check in
on your strong friends, because he clearly and
just be like, hey, Nacho.
This is where my heart lies too, is that he's so out of his mind that I don't want him to hurt the horses any further, because sometimes when you're that crazy, you take it out on animals. So please, if anyone wants to go to his X page, check in.
Just say, are you okay? You said something about getting positive feedback. We're just a little concerned.
We're concerned about you saying that there is positive feedback to a show that is failing. And that is scary to us, and we want to make sure you're okay and your animals are okay.
And that way,
that's it. That's a nice thing to say. I think it's really. If someone came to me and I was out of my mind crazy, you know what I mean? I'd be like, thank God someone came to me.
Yep.
So you guys, please go over there and please don't call them names.
Nobody's going to do
Just
that.
Just ask him if he is okay, and ask if the animals are okay, because he's not in his right frame of mind.
Okay. Also, Nacho played Polo. Okay. This is why this is so strange. A bunch of people, including Abigail Spencer, Meghan's supposed best friend, went to Aspen. I'm not going to show the pictures, but the horses played polo in the snow.
I know.
Is that, guys, I don't know a lot about horses.
I'm sure they loved it.
Is that normal? I felt bad for those poor horses playing. I'm sure they love it.
I remember going to Mexico once and riding horse, because my boyfriend was doing a movie riding horses, and he's like, let's just, I want to go train. And we rode horses on the beach, but the sand was so thick for them, and I got nervous. So I highly doubt the snow.
Karen's here.
Is
Hi,
good
Karen.
for them. Hey, Karen.
So okay, this is what's strange. Harry's not playing in this thing. But Abigail Spencer hangs out all weekend with Rebel Wilson. She went with her wife.
Yeah.
And Anna Kendrick, because I guess Anna Kendrick, you know, the girl who sings.
She did the
they both
movie,
did Pitch Perfect. Yeah. They both went because Anna Kendrick's husband is a polo player. I didn't know that. I didn't.
She's married,
I guess, or her boyfriend.
She was dating Bill
I'm
Hader.
I'm just going by
her boyfriend.
By what I see on her thing. It must be a boyfriend. I don't know. 70 Bill Hader's been with Ali Wong
I'm saying
for a
that
long
I don't
time.
remember her getting married. I thought that was her last
boyfriend, whatever. But this is such a strange pairing to me. I'm sorry. This is just weird. So why isn't Harry in Aspen playing with his friends? Why is Harry skiing with Corey Gamble, but not going to Aspen with his best friend Nacho, his brother, and Abigail Spencer? Isn't that weird?
No, they're hiding out.
It's the holidays. That's where everybody goes.
No.
That's I'm sorry. And they showed all. Yeah, Rebel Wilson was there, and I was really surprised because she did that thing on Watch What Happens Live. Remember, she said that her mom, she went to Meghan and Harry's house and her mom with her mom.
Yes.
And her mom said, why are the kids not there?
Right.
Remember that?
Yeah. It was weird.
She was surprised not to see kids running around. So, it is strange.
She's a strange one.
Rebel?
Yeah.
She wrote a book, and she basically
called
my
opinion. You don't have to not.
I'm saying she read
a strange one.
Oh, okay. She wrote a book, and she's very
to me.
Yeah. Thank you very much, Kula.
Oh, geez. Oh, we got the.
It's the wind. The wind hits the kitchen door. The kitchen window. Sorry, guys. Okay. Actually, Brittany from Royal News Network brought this to my attention. Thank you very much. If you want to give us tips or super stickers or anything like that, today's animal charity is, I had it right up here and then it went away.
Is it the pup pack?
No, that's for,
oh no, it's this. Sorry.
No, shoot.
Is it Pizza Hut?
Can you go on there and tell me what the thingy is? Okay, guys, go down there. It's a pit bull rescue. We are highlighting pit bull rescues today because here's the thing. There was an incident in Arizona, and I know they're going to get blamed. These poor animals. I'm sorry. I am a fierce believer.
Freak me out, man.
I am a fierce believer that it is the owner, not the dog. And now everyone's like, no, you can't train these dogs. They will snap on you in a second. That is so not true. Oh yeah, Kennel to Couch. This place is great. They work with all the rescues around the country to do education and help with discrimination and adopt and foster pit bulls. So please, we'd rather have you go directly to them.
You could still do it. We'll try to get to as many people as we can. We're trying to get to as many.
Oh wow! Oh, cheers to that.
Hit the like. That's all going to go to animals. So the more people we get in here, and the more likes we get, definitely all go to the babies. And we're trying to get as much money over to the shelters as possible this Christmas.
Yes. Hey, Aunt Angela. Abigail Spencer is still hanging on the Meghan BFF tree. Yeah, she must have something on Meghan in order to stick around that long. I mean, she is
Angela was funny last night.
Pitties are perfect.
They are perfect. Thank you, Adam's aunt.
That is so true.
Thank you so much for that.
And we can speak from experience because listen, I didn't understand what they meant by reactive dog until we got Luna. Because we had already had Lady, she's half pit bull.
Well,
and
Luna was special.
Luna, and they're like, we didn't know. And
I definitely this is before Nancy moved in to the house, and it was just me and Luna, and I trained her.
Yeah, no, but before that, there was an incident with Luna. There was an incident with Luna.
And
but we didn't freak out.
Well, You freaked out a little bit.
We didn't freak out and we didn't give up on her.
Yeah.
These
But
dogs are trainable.
Sorry. So what I was saying about Angela last night, Angela and I were at the same time, I believe, we were watching SNL, and she said something so funny. She goes, is Martin Short hosting? Because I feel like it's Paul Rudd. Paul Rudd made an appearance for the Five Timers Club.
Of course he
but
did.
he was in like 7 scenes. And then you got confused halfway through the show going, who's actually hosting the show? So Angela.
Who did host the show?
Martin Short. Oh. But it was hysterical because Paul Rudd was in a lot of those scenes. But it was great. Nancy, please watch it.
Don't believe everything you read, Christy. I know it's hard. I know my mom was the same way. Our doctor was like,
my doctor,
you got a pit bull. He got mad.
He came to my house like all the time and had lunch with me. I had to bring my dog over to Nancy's because he was scared.
Of pit bulls. You get freaked out.
There's nothing to be scared
it's
of.
a stigma. That's all it is.
They're the most loyal dogs.
So
sweet.
Dogs. Brittany from Royal News Network, she kind of freaked me out, but in a good, I love her. I'm glad she brought this to my attention, but the King's cancer treatment will continue into the next year. Buckingham Palace announced in February that King Charles has been diagnosed with cancer and was beginning a course of treatment. And it's all moving in a positive direction. I think that's great, but it still scares the crap out of me that we don't, I don't know. Listen, he can keep it as private as he wants. That's his thing, but I'm still extremely nervous. I just am.
We pray for him. That's fine.
Yeah. What do you guys think about his health? He was, no, I'm just asking everybody else.
It sucks.
I'm just asking everybody else.
I'm not happy.
King Charles and Donatella Versace said this. I have an image of what a gentleman looks like, and that image finds real expression in Charles. He is beyond fashion. He is an archetype of style. That is such a nice thing to say.
He really is.
So he was going to church today in Sandringham. I cannot wait until the Christmas walk. That is something I look forward to.
Wednesday?
Yes. And we're going to watch the Christmas Carol with you guys, but Wednesday is going to be fun because I love the Sandringham walk. I love seeing the kids. I'm already getting excited. I get so excited because last year we had the Tyndalls too, and they were running around. Oh my God. I just cannot wait. I hope we get to see Serena. I hope maybe she's old enough now she's probably still little to sit through church. But maybe August, I don't know, but it's going to be fun. Are you guys excited about the Christmas walk? Or is it just me? Is it just me?
It's definitely not just you. We're all excited.
Invictus finally named their the new chief executive officer. And all I'm going to say about this is, they're really sticking with their mission statement of being inclusive, equity.
Did you mean Savannah?
Excuse me? Huh? On what?
You were talking about the little kids coming for Sangrium. Marsha said, do you mean Savannah?
So no, Serena is Beatrice.
Yeah, I know. You could just answer. Marsha.
Oh yeah. Marsha, I meant Serena is Princess Beatrice's daughter. Right? I'm right, guys? It's Serena. Oh, Sierra. Thank you, Skylar. Oh my God. I'm so embarrassed. Sierra. I can always count.
Thank you, Marsha.
I can always count on you guys correcting me. Thank you. Where the heck did I get Serena? Oh,
I don't know.
You guys are so wonderful. Thank you for correcting me. Duh. So anyways, I just wanted to say, this guy is just sticking with the Archwell motto, creative inclusivity and equity and strength and resilience. Okay, are you guys ready for the biggest, baddest story that was ever told? This is just
crazy.
This is taking, I know that it took America by storm last night. I don't know about the rest of the world, but
Perez Hilton was crying. It was crazy. He was just like,
oh, yeah.
I mean, it also is Christmas, so everyone's crying. But
okay, so let's give you guys the backstory. I'm losing my voice. I think I'm finally getting what you have.
Oh, thank you.
I
gave
keep
it
telling
to you.
people that I don't get her colds, and that bit me in the bum because I said it. I said it out loud. Okay, so this is how we're going to start. For those who don't know, Blake Lively, the jerk off who made fun of Princess Catherine. Do you guys remember this? Stephanie and I made a list of all the people that wronged Princess Catherine during the Mother's Day Photoshop fail, and Blake was one of them. If you have to go back, you can. It's on our page, but it doesn't, I'm sure you all remember this. This is nuts. So Blake Lively thought it would be funny, and her dumb company, Betty Boos, to make fun of this, of the Photoshop fail.
Wow, what a moron.
Yes. So we had heard stories of Blake Lively in the past, like she's a Nepo baby, but her mom's an actress, her dad's director. You know that her brother was Russ in European Vacation.
Ooh.
Yeah, so fun fact. But he doesn't seem like a jerk like her.
And so is Ryan. Ryan is a Nepo baby.
Yeah,
And,
so Ryan Reynolds, like I can see the two of them together because I hear he is just a jerk too. Listen, this is all speculation. Okay, so she makes fun of Princess Catherine, immediately tries to retract it the next day, but she puts it in an Instagram story, which disappears. She doesn't even put it up on her Twitter page.
She said, I'm mortified.
She just kept talking about herself and how it made her feel and blah, blah, blah. Well, automatically, Stephanie and I cursed her. We said, look, she will fail now at everything she does. We did it to Zachary Levi. We did it to Megan Rapinoe. We do it to a lot of people because sometimes they just need a good curse to just be kind of put in their place. I curse like everyday people too. Sometimes it's just like, you just give up. It's not going to work.
Take the L.
Take the L. Some people just don't take the L.
So we curse Blake Lively.
And then months later, her dumb movie. So I'm thinking,
it's not a dumb.
What happened was that we made a video on it. If you want to see why we're mad at, listen, and this was before. Look, this was
called us crazy.
This was in 2016. This was before we knew this has nothing to do with politics. This is before we knew his views on anything. He was just a jerk.
He wore fur.
Yeah, it had nothing to do with his politics.
He wore a dog around his neck.
Just watch the video. Watch the video.
Psychopath.
Yeah, just watch the video. Okay, guys.
I'm gonna wear fur.
Okay, but we're not talking about Zachary Levi.
I'm gonna wear coyote fur.
We're not talking about Zachary Levi. Okay, don't worry, Marcia. You will not. Nobody talking to us right now will ever be cursed, but our curses do work.
You guys.
So we cursed everybody on that list. And we cursed, and I think that's why Karine Jean-Pierre has been labeled and will not have a job after next month, has been labeled a liar. And her name, people call her Binder because she got Princess Catherine's name. Well, I cursed her. Okay.
I cursed her too.
So Blake Lively and this guy, Justin Baldino, okay, her and him star in this movie, and the whole time I'm thinking this is a romantic comedy.
Had no clue.
I see the people that already know what it's about, but I'm telling you, as an outsider I don't read books like that. Some people do. I don't read girly books like that. It looked like a romantic comedy. A girl named Lily Bloom.
She opened up a flower shop.
She opens up a flower shop and her name's Lily Bloom.
She Meg Ryan'd it.
She meets a neurosurgeon. I mean, that's how they were pushing this movie. Okay. But then the movie got really weird because Justin Baldino.
It didn't get weird. It got real.
Yeah, it got real. Justin Baldino was like, he didn't do press with them. They started doing like these weird press tours where he was talking about a totally different movie. He was talking about DV, which is what the book is about and what the movie is basically about. She meets this doctor and it's about DV the whole time. But I guess Blake Lively, because she was one of the executive producers, did not want to push that because Wolverine and what's the movie? Deadpool and Wolverine were coming out at the same time. And Blake Lively, in her mind, thinks that she's a celebrity. So she wanted to do like a Barbie Oppenheimer thing that summer. So she's like, I'm going to put out my girly romantic comedy movie. My husband's going to put out the Deadpool movie. And people will treat it like Oppen Barbie or Barbie Op. What do they call it?
Barbie.
Yeah, whatever. Barbie. So people were like, this is going to be great. And so in order for her to do that, she could not talk about how dark this movie is. Well, somehow
she couldn't tell the truth. She had to lie.
Justin Baldino, he started a production company called Wayfarer. And oh my God. Okay. What's it called? A trick guy? Justin's a trick guy. Okay. So he bought the rights to this book and he also wanted to star in it. So he's the director, he's the producer, he's the executive producer, and he's the star of this. Okay. But he's also a self-described feminist. And he's also one of those guys where he's like, it has admitted on podcasts, I just feel like, I should be shamed too, because I know that, when I was younger, I didn't know enough. And I probably did things that I didn't get consent for. And I probably touched a girl's shoulder and I didn't get her consent. Like, he's one of those guys. How do you explain a trick guy?
That's not a trick guy, dude.
Oh, no, you'll see. He's a trick guy.
Nancy, trick guys are...
Okay.
Do you want me to tell you what a trick guy is?
Okay.
No, I'll tell you what a trick guy is.
What's a trick guy, Seth?
A trick guy is a guy who doesn't have any girlfriends in high school or whatever, college. He makes a little bit of money later in life, and then he starts dating models. That's what a trick guy is. I don't know what you're talking about.
Okay, I'm sorry. I thought that's how you described it to me. You said you heard it on Beverly Hills.
No.
Okay, sorry.
Yeah, I did, but that's what Orange a trick guy is.
Or New York. Okay, I'm sorry. Okay. Anyways,
because I take this seriously, I really do. The whole DV thing, Nancy. Yeah, like, seriously, I'm not kidding. Like, you're trying to
I'm not
make
trying
fun
to,
of it. It's.
Are you? Okay?
I don't know what the trick guy thing was.
I thought that's what it meant, Steph. I'm sorry. Okay,
he's not a trick guy. I think he was pretty sincere in what he was saying. That's what I think.
Okay. Anyways, so everybody hates Blake because she's doing these interviews like she just does not want to talk about the heaviness of the movie. Okay. So this is how she's portraying the movie. And then this is how she's
making it look like a rom-com. Okay, everyone, that's what this is. It's
grab your friends, wear your florals, and head out to see it.
We have a few more characters already in the beginning of the first season that come in and mess up our lives even more. We start in the Hamptons, which is a staple of New York socialites that you haven't yet seen. And we all kind of dated each other, so we have to date more people or each other's parents. And
First of all, congrats on your little bump.
Congrats on your little bump.
What about my bump?
Okay, sorry, that's the video that just shows her being a jerk. This is the video of how they were promoting it. I apologize, I played the wrong one.
Work that went into it, but about the why behind it. If a Lily Bloom in real life can sit in this theater and maybe make a different choice for herself than was made for her, maybe she sees herself on that screen and chooses something different for herself, that's why I made the movie.
What's your childhood dream? To wear Britney Spears' Versace dress.
The one thing you want people to take away from this project, what would you say?
Hope. And that everybody has the ability to end a cycle that they didn't ask for. We can all say it ends with us in our life.
Is she great?
Yes.
What
did you love about her?
I just love that she was just like an amalgamation of contradictions, yet it made perfect sense for her. So she's incredibly strong and self-assured and knows who she is, yet she's vulnerable and she's tender and she gets lost. I love that she was, masculine and feminine. I love that she liked old things and then new shiny things, that she was very utility and practical, but sort of over the top and glamorous in other moments.
This is your nightmare.
Hester?
No, this isn't my night. This is a night for all the women who we made this movie for.
It Ends With Us is in theaters now, so grab your friends, wear your florals, and head out to see it.
The question that's always asked is, why did she stay? And that's the wrong question. What we need to be asking ourselves is, why do men harm?
Yes.
And that was the big thing for me. And what I've learned more and more and more of is, like, you know, these women who experience this every single day, there's real love there. You know, there's charm, there's charisma, there's passion, there's this belief that they can be better. And it's not so simple. So our friends that know more, I'm wearing their pin right now, they were the ones who really worked with me to help me make this film as truthful as possible and hopefully do justice to all the women who experience this. I also had to protect Lily's character, as the movie simply won't work if you don't believe that she really loves him. The audience has to see in Ryle what Lily sees in Ryle. And if we don't buy the relationship, if we don't buy that she's in love with him, then the choice she makes at the end of the movie does not mean as much.
I really feel like we delivered a story that's emotional, and it's fun, and it's funny, and it's painful, and it's scary, and it's tragic, and it's inspiring, and that's what life is.
What was it like for you to read Lily's character for the first time, someone who's both a strong woman and a victim of domestic abuse, and how did you bring her to life?
Well, I think she's so much more than just a victim of domestic abuse. That's something that happened to her, but nothing any one person did to her can define her. And she's a woman of multitudes. She's an entrepreneur, a shop owner, an artist, a mother, a daughter, a friend, a sister, a lover. She's all of these things. And so to get to play a woman who experiences so many things and all the colors of the human emotion, which is such a gift.
Okay, so this is what we're seeing. We're seeing the press, you know, tour from hell when it comes to Blake. We then later find out that Justin Baldino's company, Wayfarer, hired a crisis management firm. And they were like, look, you need to separate yourself from the rest of the cast, because I guess Blake the final cut of the movie, he had the director's cut, and then she had the executive producer's cut, and they ended up going with her cut. And she had the final say on that. And then Blake and the studio specifically told Justin to not go on these press tours and say, this is a movie about DV. And at the bottom of the ninth, he changed his mind. So the whole time we're just like, wow, this was a train wreck. The movie obviously failed. Grab your friends, wear your florals, and watch it. Exactly. Yeah. Grab your friends.
Yeah, they just dropped him yesterday.
So this is where it gets interesting. So yesterday, all of a sudden, Justin Baldino becomes the bad guy because these crazy text messages come out, and Blake Lively has put in a complaint against Justin Baldino. Am I saying this right? Baldoni. I'm sorry. Against Justin Baldoni. She said that there was unwanted. Now, I'm not going to be able to say all these words in this article, and this is People Magazine, by the way. Unwanted kissing, watching her naked, and a smear campaign. So she's saying he did all those things to her. Okay, guys?
This is what happened.
Blake, now there is a huge stack of this complaint. And thank gosh that People Magazine was able to condense it for us. But you got to hear what she accuses this dude of. Blake Lively has accused Justin Baldoni of inappropriate behavior on the set of It Ends With Us and sued him for SH and a subsequent smear campaign. So she's saying he did this to me on the set, and he then in turn, it is 60 pages. Yeah, it was I couldn't read the whole thing. It was really bad. But this is her side of the story. It is, yes, I agree, Mystified, very Amber Heard vibes. However, you know, months after rumors of a feud between the co-stars swirled online, Lively, 37, alleges in a newly filed complaint that Baldoni, 40, who also directed the film, exhibited disturbing and unprofessional behavior on set after filming wrapped, deployed an extensive retaliatory smear campaign against her. Thank you. The complaint was filed against not only Baldoni, but also the film's lead producer, Jamie Heath, as well as Baldoni's production company, Wayfarer Studios, and its co-founder, blah, blah, blah. Now he's saying this is not true. None of this is true. She's just, she's literally pulling an Amber Heard. She got really negative press. A lot of these videos came out of her in the past, treating reporters like crap, not wearing a Taylor Swift bracelet when someone asked her to, all this stuff. And she's just doing this to get her reputation back. Friedman also alleged that Lively caused issues during the filming of the movie, including threatening to not show up on set, threatening to not promote the film, ultimately leading to its demise during release. Lively's allegations date back to before the adaptation of the Colleen Hoover novel. Now, Colleen Hoover has unfriended Justin on Instagram. So Colleen is Team Blake right now, which is interesting. And before a meeting was held to put safeguards in place where Baldoni and Heath were concerned, among her claims are that prior to shooting, Baldoni inserted improvised gratuitous content and or scenes involving nudity in the film, including in highly unsettling ways. Did not know any of this. Thank you very much. Oh, look at your cute dog. Oh, doesn't it look like Levi as a puppy?
Yes,
I had
Levi.
a puppy English bulldog. Oh my gosh, that looks just like Levi. Love it. These changes and additions, which include a scene in which Miss Lively was to do that thing on camera, and a detailed scene of a younger version of Lily's character, Lily Bloom, losing her virginity that was not in the novel, were added without the actress's consent after she signed on to the film, according to the complaint. When Lively objected to these additions, Mr. Baldoni insisted he had added them because he was making the film through the female gaze, the complaint alleges. Though he ultimately agreed to remove the scenes, the director allegedly tried to keep one in which Lily and Baldoni's character, Ryle Kincaid, that's his name, Ryle Kincaid, oh my God, to have sex on their wedding night, which he said was important to him because he and his partner have to do it at the same time. This is People Magazine.
Ooh.
He also intrusively asked, you should read the 60 pages. He also intrusively asked Lively whether she and her husband, the actress is married to Ryan Reynolds, also would do that thing at the same time. A matter Lively found invasive and declined to discuss with him, according to the complaint. Oh, a rescue, Frenchie. So far, okay, this is the thing that I'm getting, okay? Two things can be right at the same time, okay? Blake could have been a nightmare on that set, controlling. They could have been having these conversations, but Blake could have been having it in a way that an actress has it with her director. And now she's blowing it out of proportion. That could have happened. I can't imagine Justin Baldoni with all the people around him on a huge movie set like that would say and act like that so brazenly and not think he was gonna, like, Ryan Reynolds was on the set most days.
Ryan Reynolds wrote a scene for the movie, and Ryan,
he got mad about that.
I'm just saying that he would have stepped in. That's her husband, and that would have never happened. And especially if all the crew members had, because they brought in what is it called?
An intimacy coordinator.
They brought someone in to do that. There's no way that person would have dropped the ball. It would have.
I mean,
that would have never happened. There was actually a scene where she was giving birth to her her child, her
Yeah,
daughter.
it says that here. During the intimate scenes that made it into the final script, Baldoni also improvised physical intimacy that had not been rehearsed, choreographed, or discussed with Miss Lively. How, with no intimacy coordinator involved, but yet he says there was one on set. Like I remember him.
It's he said, she said. It is very much Johnny Depp and Amber Heard right now.
One such improvisation, the complaint claims occurred when Baldoni's discreetly bit and sucked on Miss Lively's lower lip during a scene in which he improvised numerous kisses on each take. Now, again, that could have been something that they agreed to, where he was like, I'm going to totally go for it and play around and see which one feels right. You know, I'm the predator.
Does this make you uncomfortable?
She might not have said yes, and then now.
I'm sorry, but she looks. If someone did that to me and I wasn't comfortable, I would kick him in the. You know what?
I know.
I wouldn't just stand there and let him do it. I mean, this is not believable to me.
Yeah.
And it's like we're always having to, we're at that point in life where it's like, okay, we have to believe her. We have to believe, she's the victim. But you know what? Don't take down a dude just because you're upset because old interviews surfaced of you acting like a jerk.
But Steph, dude's got text messages. I mean, look at this.
And you know what? I would have sent those too. Listen to me. If I knew in my heart, and I read all those text messages, and I did a lot of research on this.
Let's play it, and then you can.
Okay, I'm just saying.
So they know what you're talking about.
Okay, read the text.
I found wild was the text message where Justin Baldoni was basically saying that they want to set Blake Lively up to be as hated as Hailey Bieber. And according to this text message that Justin is sending to his PR team, that was his goal. I will say Blake did an amazing job bringing the receipts in the lawsuit. He had said, I needed more receipts, I needed more info, we got it. So on August 5th, Justin Baldoni set the narrative for the social media campaign. And this is when he had sent Miss Abel a screenshot of a thread on X. So the thread on X was basically just saying Hailey Bieber is a mean girl, a bully. And he says, this is what we would need. And then Miss Abel says, yes, I literally just spoke to Melissa about this on break, about what we discussed last night for social and digital. And while he does not state Blake Lively's name anywhere in this text message, it definitely seems like this is towards Blake. He is texting with his PR crisis management team. And when I say, I wonder how they got these text messages, I'm not saying I think these are false. I actually think these are true messages. I'm just really wondering how Blake got these text messages. Before they actually dropped the lawsuit for us to read, a lot of people were questioning, A, why would she come out and say this now because that makes her look bad? Or B, why would she not come out with this lawsuit earlier, right after filming was done and over with, obviously, since these are problems that occurred during filming. And I think she was gathering all this evidence. I don't know how she got these text messages, but I don't think it was the easiest thing to obtain. Included in the lawsuit are many more messages, and a lot of these messages are from people on Justin Baldoni's PR crisis management team. These messages below are from August 4th, where Miss Abel was texting Miss Nathan, stating, I'm having reckless thoughts of wanting to plant pieces this week of how horrible Blake is to work with, just to get ahead of it. She's putting us through hell. And Miss Nathan had responded and indicated that she had already spoken to the Daily Mail. And before any of the cast had sat down to do interviews promoting the film, Miss Abel had stated to Mr. Heath, August 1st, confidentially, I'm out to dinner with a friend of 12 plus years who writes for People magazine, Fox News, In Touch, and Us Weekly. And she's fully briefed of the situation and is armed and ready to take this story of Blake weaponizing feminism to any of the outlets the minute we give her the green light. She hates Blake, has heard the story before, and will do anything for us. Just to be clear, guys, I'm not saying Blake Lively is an angel and amazing to work with. I do think Blake is a bit entitled probably, and she might be a pain to work with. However, that does not make harassment okay, and that does not make smear campaign okay either, because this smear campaign was to take away any attention of any HR complaints that were against Justin Baldoni. They wanted Blake to look so bad that no matter what, people wouldn't believe her until she came out with receipts. And in Blake's lawsuit, it states that Mr. Baldoni's marketing of the film was to create the false impression that he had chosen not to appear alongside the other cast, and directed his team to share on his public Instagram feed the private survivors sharing their stories of DV. I can see how this could be just a way to make him look good. He really doesn't mean it. Or this was just him like planning a strategy for his marketing with his team. So Justin had written to Miss Abel, basically telling her that he really wanted his team to like be involved on the stories that he's being tagged in and be on top of it. Saying, let them DM me, I want to repost them. Finding the most emotional and touching content. Needed to be finding survivors, sharing their stories, amplifying them on my page. Honestly, this kind of just sounds like a marketing strategy, and it's totally understandable telling them like what stories he wants to be reposting and whatnot. And this text message was included in the lawsuit to show that Justin wanted it to seem like he was separate from the cast. And I'd like you guys to start posting me only, talking about DV, clips, and why this movie is so important. Melissa Nathan, who is part of Justin's PR crisis management team, had sent this text to Miss Abel. The majority of socials are so pro-Justin, and I don't even agree with half of them, LOL. Miss Nathan had then bragged to Miss Abel that Justin Baldoni does not know how lucky he is. I think these messages from Justin's PR crisis management team are so telling. The whispering in the ear, the sexual connotations like Jesus Christ, other members feeling uncomfortable watching it. More messages from Miss Nathan to Miss Abel saying it was genius. So, okay, we have the 4 majors standing down on HR complaints. When they say the 4 majors, they're talking about media outlets. And on August 16th, Miss Nathan was the one that circulated this Daily Mail article. This article is about this interview that made Blake Lively look really bad. Miss Abel had responded to this message from Miss Nathan being, wow, you really outdid yourself with this piece. To which Miss Nathan replied, that's why you hired me, right? So obviously, his PR crisis management team, they're not just making Justin Baldoni look good. Like, I would understand if they were just doing what Justin asked them to, focus on me, the clips of where I'm talking to survivors and whatnot. But them planting certain articles, them having videos be resurfaced, that's where it's wrong. That is a smear campaign. That's why I say I don't blame Justin Baldoni for Blake Lively's promotion of the film, because I do think she did a bad job at promoting it. Whether it was Sony's plan or not, but the smear campaign aspect is so wrong.
I mean, you're right, Gwen. How did they get those texts? I want to know how they got those text messages. Isn't leaking selected text messages between Baldoni and his PR team to the New York Times a smear campaign? How do you get those texts? I mean, look, that's Hollywood. Every single person has a crisis management person on speed dial. It's really, it happens all the time. But like I said, I think this is a case where 2 things can be right at the same time. I think obviously when you look at these videos of her from the past, she's not a nice person and she has a really bad reputation in Hollywood. So yes, she's probably amplifying like there's one of her in the complaint, there's one of her saying that he walked into the makeup room while she was breastfeeding. Now, this is the thing. If she was breastfeeding, okay, I've been on movie sets, and if she wanted privacy, she would have A, gone to her trailer, or B, told the girls or the people working in the makeup trailer to lock the door. But in the complaint, she said they kept walking in and out and in and out. Does that make sense to you? I mean, those stars they get trailers better than our houses half the time. I mean, I don't see how that's true. I could see her breastfeeding her baby and being cool with it. That's what, it's her 4th child, correct? Mm-hmm. Yeah, she's probably just down with it. That's my opinion. You know, do I think he walked in on her with her top off and she was like, whoa, don't look at me? I don't think that happened. Do you have anything to say?
I think she's completely full of shit.
Okay.
I don't believe her at all. I think all of this is crazy. I think that the fact that all these videos surfaced is yes.
But we are seeing that he perpetuated the smear campaign.
I would too. If I was on set with someone like that, and there was a power couple called Ryan Reynolds and Blake Lively, who pretty much own Hollywood. Okay, and own that territory, and they're huge, and Hugh Jackman and Taylor Swift are their best friends. Yeah, I would freaking hire a crisis management team too to save my.
I'm listening.
To save my booty, because
I'm listening.
Because
I'm listening.
Because in no way, shape, or form would I ever have the power to go at them. The only power I would have was to bring up stuff that she was saying prior to this movie.
You make a really good point.
And prior to her career in Hollywood. She's a Nepo baby, which is, there's nothing wrong with that. But Blake Lively has never, in my opinion, I don't think she has ever experienced DV. She's probably had a very cushy life. She's had money thrown at her.
Scarlett Johansson from Ryan Reynolds.
She that's speculation. Yes, I mean, she's full of shit. Okay, I'm gonna say that right now. And Justin is getting a really bad rap right now.
You do make sense.
It's not fair. It's not fair.
I came into this.
To men like
I
this.
came into this going, I'm gonna fault both of them, but you just changed my mind by saying that. You're right. And plus,
of course he got someone.
He would not have been able to make that smear campaign had she not done videos like that. She was the one that actually started being a jerk.
All he did was show us who she is.
Yeah, no, I read that. In his response, his lawyer had a huge response, and he did. He said the only reason he did that was he was sensing that Ryan, he was also completely blindsided,
dude,
that she said on the red carpet. She said on the red carpet, my husband wrote the balcony scene.
Yes, and that's the problem, is when you have two people that are threatening to you and trying. That Justin's a nobody in Hollywood. He's probably a very fine person, but he was on that show Jane the Virgin, and I don't know what the heck that show is, and I don't know who that person is, but I'm telling you, he's got his big break, and he's seen the way she treats people on the set. He's seeing the way she treats her husband, probably, and he's going, I better freaking have all my ducks in a row, because if I don't, I'm going to get screwed over. So I'm Team Justin, just like I was Team Johnny Depp. I don't believe her for a second. She's not a very nice person to her fans. She's not a nice person to the crew member, and she's not like this talent that we're all fighting for.
Yeah, I've never seen her in anything. I guess she was on that show Gossip Girl. I don't know.
No, I've seen that, and that's a good show.
Here's one where she said he leaned into her. There was just another part.
Again, if someone's leaning into me, I would kick them in the balls.
She complains that he was doing things to make her feel bad about herself. Like, he asked her, or he had his assistant ask her weight after she had the baby.
No, he had
back surgery.
Justin
he needed to know because there was a scene where he picked her up.
Justin had back surgery prior to filming. When you have back surgery, there is so much you can lift. It's like having a boob job. There's so much you can lift at a time. You have to go through doctors. You have to, or you're going to have to go back into surgery.
Yeah.
He made if someone asked me that after back surgery, I'd answer the question. I'd be like, this is me dripping wet. I hope this is okay for you. I hope you're comfortable. See, the problem is she's so entitled. She's never asked anybody, are you comfortable? Are you okay? She just wants everybody to go to her like, are you comfortable, Blake? Are you good?
Yeah.
Are you good making fun of Princess Catherine after she has cancer? Are you good with this?
Look, she's a bad person. We knew that. You're right, Steph. This is gonna all blow up. I hope Ryan Reynolds goes down with her.
Well, we gotta. She's suing. This is gonna go to court. I mean, there's no other way around it. He's not gonna settle. Justin's not settling.
Oh no, he won't settle.
He's not a moron. He has
maybe
children.
This was her way of just getting her comeuppance.
Yes,
like
you know what, Susan? Another Meghan. We got Amber, Meghan, and now we got Blake.
Yeah, see, that's the problem. This is what I'm concerned about these new allegations. Is it shows that you can hire a crisis firm. So every time now Omid or Meghan says the palace would go to, they would call the crisis managers and stuff, they're going to say, see, we were telling the truth. I'm trying to put it with Meghan and Harry too. And I'm saying that what if they now use this as an excuse? See, Justin Baldoni did exactly what Catherine and William did.
What?
I'm worried that Meghan Markle will use this as an example of,
but he hired the crisis team first.
I understand that, but it still looks bad. Listen,
it doesn't look bad to me.
If you're looking at it,
pretty freaking obvious.
I'm going to use Meghan's word. If you're looking at it from another lens,
it's a dumbass lens. Because if you're smart, you're going to realize she's full of shit.
From the UK, let's be clear here. No other royal birth certificate has been altered. No royal doctors. No one has confirmed a royal birth. No signatures. The child exists, but not living with them. I mean, yeah, the more and more I think about that was, I don't.
And who just recently said Ryan Reynolds isn't funny? That he's
what did
dark?
She do to Princess Catherine? She made fun
of.
What
she do? She did this right after Princess Catherine put out the picture of her and her kids. And of course it was Photoshop.
Everybody was making fun of it.
Everybody was making fun of the Photoshop. And not everyone, actually. Only the losers in Hollywood were making fun. I'm not saying everybody. I didn't. Did you? No, but I'm saying after the Photoshop fail from Princess Catherine, Blake Lively bounced around with this, and she rode the train, and she put this up, and she said, oh, that's Photoshop. Blah, blah, blah. I'm smart. I'm going to sell my Betty Boo's crap. Well, guess what? It didn't do crap, and you look like an idiot. Now, now your brand is failing.
Well, see, that's the other thing that she did during the press tour. Again, this was a heavy movie about DV. She was
making a correlation at another. I don't know why she's saying it. You're right.
I don't know what I'm saying. She was marketing. Do you know that she had a night where she promoted her drink, and she had like cocktails from the movie?
Yeah.
How strange is that? And then she was promoting her hair care line.
And Sabs is correct. Ryan is with WME. And that is exactly why they're dropping Justin. And that's why Justin hired the team, because he knew
they were coming at him. Yeah.
He knew exactly what was going to happen. He knew that there's higher value with them than there is with him. And that sucks, man. And this is not about women versus men. This is about a power play. This is about powerful people versus non-powerful people. And the powerful people are going to constantly go after them.
Yeah.
They just are. And
the allegations, I just can't imagine happening on a movie set.
She could say whatever the hell she wants. She could say whatever the hell she wants on the movie. She could say, he grabbed my arm, or he hit me in the face.
It's pretty graphic.
She's gonna say whatever she wants.
Yeah.
But it's not true. It's her word against his.
Oh no, obviously, because I can't imagine. See, Wayfarer Studios,
and she's an idiot for doing this.
Listen, following a meeting between Lively, Baldoni producers, and Ryan Reynolds in January 2024, Wayfarer Studios agreed an intimacy coordinator would be on set for all scenes involving nudity or simulated sex. And there would be no more improvising kissing, according to the complaint. So they're saying later they brought on an intimacy coordinator.
She's pissed off that the movie freaking bombed because she's a moron and said, everybody get your florals on. And it's like, I'm sorry, but I'm not going to take 5 of my girlfriends and go buy $85 worth of popcorn with a floral print around it.
Grab your floral.
Yeah, and then get so uncomfortable halfway through and walk out. Because it's a very triggering thing.
Okay. They're also saying that the producer and Baldoni would share personal sexual experiences. See, I think it was probably him just doing exercises with her and trying to get her to loosen up.
You're trying to make it like a method actor thing, which is so obvious and probably did happen. That doesn't mean.
See, okay. She's married to Ryan Reynolds. and she's doing a scene where
Right.
she's giving birth,
This is
and
where I
you
was
mean to tell me
He didn't go.
that she couldn't demand one of those, what do they call them? Merkins. Are they called Merkins?
I don't know.
I don't know. Rooney Mara, when she did that, the girl with the tattoo, what was
Okay.
that? I love her. She's such a good, she's married to Joaquin Phoenix.
Maroney.
Yeah, she talked about it, and she goes, yeah, we get like these Merkins. I think that's what it's called. But privacy patch, yes, that it could be called that too.
Any of that kind of stuff. But I'm telling you this, and no one's going to feel like oh, my vajayjay's just out in the open.
And not if you're an executive producer, and yeah, Ryan was there because Ryan was also an executive producer.
He's writing half the scenes.
He's telling everybody that that he's writing the most pivotal scenes. I can't imagine because you get an assistant with the rope. It is so technical, guys.
I'll tell you this. My first job when I moved to LA, because I was a kid, I was going to college, and I just wanted to hang out with, I was wanted to do things. And it was for the movie End of Days. And I was the hand model. Is it hand model or hand substitute? I don't know.
Robin Tooney.
For Robin Tooney in this Arnold Schwarzenegger movie, End of Days. And I will remember this forever. She comes out.
You got hired because you were the same petite little
You're
girl. Both size zeros.
We were able to wear the same clothes.
Yes.
But she comes out. She was doing this one scene. You guys could look it up. And she was in this, she was naked. But she had all these things around her. She didn't even look naked. She looked like she had a full body suit on, like a garment, like a Mormon garment. And then she comes out to switch places with me, and she's got a sheet over the garments. This was a long time ago. End of Days. Look up the year. This was happening then. You're telling me Blake Lively spread eagle, and her area was just showing to everybody, and Ryan Reynolds is just walking around craft service eating carrots, and he's fine with it.
Yeah.
My boyfriend was on the set of End of Days. My boyfriend. And if he saw that happen to me, the director would be in the freaking hospital.
Yeah, it doesn't make any sense. The complaint also alleges that Heath showed both Lively and her on-set assistant a graphic and fully nude video of his wife giving birth. You know what he probably did?
Oh, God.
You know how like people do that now? They like tape the birth?
Yeah.
He probably asked Blake, do you want to
see
see it? And she probably said yes. That's what probably happened.
She better get ready for a trial.
Which Lively initially thought was porn.
No, I'm telling you.
She did not give her consent to look at it.
1999. End of Days, 1999. Now,
Yeah,
I'm telling you,
Steph
this when
just
I literally just moved to LA. That was my first gig. And I'm telling you, if Robin Tooney is able,
she's
to have somebody walk her back and forth in a sheet with full garments, nude garments on, then why in God's name in 2024 is Blake Lively naked on an operation table giving birth?
Well, and they're showing her porn without her consent.
That doesn't even make sense.
It also alleges that the two men this is the part. Invaded Lively's privacy by repeatedly entering her trailer unannounced while she was undressed. Those trailers have locks. Okay. Again, my boyfriend's in the business. I know these things. Okay?
Everybody drink.
I'm just saying, you guys, this is not true. When Lively tried to meet with Heath to discuss Baldoni's unprofessional behavior on the second day of filming, the complaint alleges he arrived unannounced at Lively's makeup trailer while she was topless and having body makeup removed by makeup artists. Okay. I'm sorry. Okay, allegedly. That's what she thinks. After Lively said they could meet once she was clothed, he insisted she allow him to enter. So basically, we've got witnesses, correct? Because someone was taking the makeup off her. He insisted.
There were probably 20 people in that freaking room.
Exactly. She reluctantly agreed,
so
but
stupid.
asked that Mr. Heath keep his back turned, but allegedly noticed minutes later that the producer was staring directly at her. This is what happened. He knocked on the door. Hey, Blake. Hey, can I talk to you for a second? Yeah, come on in. I'm just getting my makeup taken off for the day. Okay. That's what happened. That's what happened. I'm telling you, Stephanie and I both grew up in the theater at a very young age. At a very young age, you learn that time is money. And if you've got to do a quick change, you don't care who's back there. You don't care if the stage manager is staring at you. You just do it. You take it off, you put on your clothes and you do it. It's not a big deal. And if you don't like doing it, then that's not the profession for you. But there are guardrails now. We didn't have these guardrails back then.
This is just much ado about nothing.
We just had to do it.
We'll see what happens further on this crazy. What are we doing now?
Okay, here, I just want to show this one part, the breastfeeding. As filming continued, both Baldoni and Heath exhibited a shocking lack of boundaries by entering the actress's trailer uninvited while she was undressed or vulnerable, including when she was breastfeeding her infant child, the complaint alleges. Okay, you guys out there who has breastfed before, do you think that she was like startled because she was breastfeeding her baby?
And you also have security.
Yes, you do. You have security on the set.
You have security. That's insane that anyone's just going to walk.
Nobody just walks in.
That would mean anyone's just going to walk into the Culver City studios and be like, hey, can I come in?
But Culver City. My boyfriend is not as famous as Blake Lively and Ryan Reynolds, but he still has somebody knock on his trailer and walk him back and forth from his trailer to his set to the makeup. If he's got to go to makeup, you are never alone. You're just not. It's just not done. I don't know what she is talking about. I work in maternity and we have a campaign to end the stigma against open breastfeeding. Baldoni probably didn't want to make it a problem. I know that women get pissed when men walk into a room.
They get weird.
I know that women are like, because we live in Portland, so like women are breastfeeding, at the grocery store, and and they're just be like, and they're like, who cares?
Yeah,
that.
But that's hold its head for me.
Yeah, like they don't care. They think it's weird when other people like. I think it's. I don't want to see it. I'm a girl, but I still don't want to see it.
But it's okay.
But it's whatever. It's like, but I don't want to see it at the grocery store. We're going to see how this
progresses. If this actually goes into some sort of courtroom.
Oh, wait, here we go.
Oh.
I breastfed 4 big baby boys. I nursed in front of my father. I breastfed in malls. I didn't care. That's what I heard. I heard like
you got to feed
when
them.
They got to get fed, they got to get fed. That is my knowledge of people who have breastfed. I breastfed 3 babies and I was fine, but I guess everyone's different. But if you don't want people to see, put a blanket over it.
Yeah, they have those things.
Yeah,
now.
see, but she said, I'm sure it was very common for her to just openly breastfeed on that set. There is no way somebody just walked into her trailer while she was breastfeeding her baby, singing lullabies. That just doesn't happen.
Dude, I remember one time in LA, I went to go see, you and I were together. We went to go see a photographer to do our headshots, and her 6-year-old child, do you remember this?
Yes.
Walked up. She takes off her shirt. He was 6. I'm not saying that there's anything wrong with this. And he started feeding off of her. 6 years old. And we didn't use her for the headshots. We ended up passing on that. But that's our problem. That's nobody else's problem. That was our issue.
Your whole modesty changes. Exactly. Your whole modesty changes during childbirth, and successful breastfeeding moms do it discreetly. I have a girlfriend and I once talked to her about it. She's got 2 beautiful daughters who I love more than anything. And I remember talking to her about it. She goes, you just stop caring. Modesty goes out the window.
Yeah, you got to feed them.
She's like, you take showers in front of your kid. If you got to shower, you shower.
But that's not the point. We're just, again, we'll follow this story.
everyone's different.
We'll follow this story and we'll.
Well, let me play the. I want to show the people who have not seen Blake act like a jerk in the past.
We've got two nice.
Really quick, it ends with us. We're so excited. What can you tell us? This is Atlas and Lily. That's what I'll tell you. Yeah, so the movie comes out in 3 weeks and it's actually.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you know, working in digital.
Everyone wants to talk about the clothes, but I wonder if they would ask the men about the clothes.
I would.
I love Jesse's suits.
The boots were mine.
I love
there's these great Louboutins that are also a close-up on them when we're dancing in the bar. Those are mine. I have a few of my husband's shirts and socks randomly in the movie. I have some of Gigi Hadid's sweaters in the movie.
The chemistry with Justin also was off the charts. I mean, really, truly,
really important. You're supposed to, tell a story well and make people feel, but you're also supposed to do it in a way that.
This is your night, mister.
No, this isn't my night.
You see it, it feels like a big, beautiful summer movie, but like.
It feels like a big, beautiful summer movie.
No, see, I'd be.
She's literally trying to hype it like a romantic comedy.
I would walk out. It'd be terrifying for me.
Look at the author. That's the author next to her. And she's like, oh,
she
crap.
knows again, we're talking about big
power.
We're talking about small power. She's picking the power.
Yeah.
We didn't have any budget. So there were. So I'll start here. Okay. And it's dry shampoo, but really, it smells amazing, but it also gives you like a nice smell. So I like to do a little bit more at the back, like a little bit of the
Right now, we help each other, we work together so much. The iconic rooftop scene in this movie, my husband actually wrote it. Nobody knows that, but you now.
Understands the themes of this movie, comes across you in public, and they want to really talk to you. What's the best way for them to be able to talk to you about this? How would you recommend they go about it?
Asking for like my address or my phone number or like my location share. Or I could just location share you, and then we could. I'm just curious about
social security number.
I'm a Virgo, so I'm like, are we talking logistics?
Challenging a scene for you to get right because
all of them. This whole movie, honestly, the work that I did on screen was easier than the work that I did off screen in this movie because of all that went into it. So I really look at I love a challenge though, and I'm just so proud of every bit of it. We went through a whole roller coaster of the human experience, and I'm very.
My wife's 7 months right now, so I know what it's all like, the feet rubbing.
She's just taking advantage.
Is she?
Totally.
Please say the no.
Okay, breathe. Lipstick lasts longer, but gloss is more fun. Oh my gosh, thank you so much. That's so sweet. I'm gonna put it here because it doesn't go with my outfit, but I will wear it later. Thank you. Oh my god, I'm gonna put it on. Thank you so much. This is Britney's Versace dress, 2002, the butterfly dress. And this dress meant so much to me. Oh my god, my husband's getting soaking wet in the rain. It meant so much to me because of what she meant to me. Like, she was just somebody who represented love and beauty and youth and hard work and determination and strength. And she was in touch with her sexuality and her delicacy. And she just sort of represented it all. And, telling her own story the way she did and the way she's about to with her biopic, it just like, I don't know, this Britney has just meant so much to me forever. I'm a forever Britney stan. And so when this dress was available, I was like, yes, I need it. And I've had it, for almost a year now, and I've been saving it for this 6 months, but yeah.
I actually looked into after I saw this stuff months ago. I looked into charities that women from DV who have to live in shelters and need to make money, they sew and they make garments, and that's how they provide a wage for themselves. It would have been so easy for her to wear one of those dresses that one of those survivors of DV created.
Oh, yeah.
And instead, she wore Britney Spears's because of the sexuality.
Yeah. Can you imagine women that read the book and have experienced it and just being like, I could see why it tanked, but I'm shocked. And I want to know the market people, like, why did they didn't go Justin's route? Why did they think this let's go this route. Let's get her hair
money because
it's
they
like
wanted Barbie.
hair
No,
care.
they wanted Barbie and Oppenheimer. You were right the first time when you said it. They
Barbenheimer.
They wanted that duo, that matinee that would work so well together. We went to a matinee once, Karate Kid and
no, it was Back to the Beach.
No, it was Karate Kid and Great Balls of Fire.
Oh yeah.
It was, and they were trying to do those duos back then, and they're trying to do the same thing now. These are power couples, and they don't know. Nobody says no to them.
Tracy's here. I am done
Tracy.
with Ryan Reynolds. He needs to pay the child support and dump that awful person, and then divorce himself and sing into oblivion. I mean, I don't think they're going to come back from this. Squeegee's here. Stephanie, you are a good person. So would think like that. She, however, is not.
I would. That's the first place I would go. If I had to get a dress and I was in a movie about DV, that would be the first place I would go to is women who create those garments.
Yeah.
Who have experienced it. But listen, I'm not gonna. It's not good.
Yeah,
it's not. It makes me really uncomfortable because it.
Yeah. Real fast, I wanted to show you guys. Speaking about grifters, Megan's friend is selling jewelry again.
She's got her hand in her pocket.
Yeah. So this is Kelly Zeiflin, and she's selling jewelry, but she does it through the guise of her late son and her daughter who has a pacemaker. And you know how like we wear our Peaches gear, or we tell you guys like, hey, don't give us the tip because what?
My mom tells me that all the time.
Oh God. Yes, she should. You know how we always tell you guys, we're like, hey, you could give us the money, but YouTube takes 30-40%, whatever they take out. Go directly to the shelter and give directly to them. Don't give it to us.
Yeah,
well,
she's grifting.
So this woman is a very wealthy woman. We have established that, correct, Stephanie?
Yeah, she's just grifting all this
stuff. So I want to show you guys. When you purchase this red heart, 10% of sales will directly support Children's Hospital.
10%.
10%, guys. 10%.
Nancy,
now,
what's 10% of 10? Nancy, what's 10% of $10?
It's don't do that. $1. I'm like, oh shit. $1. Okay, so 10% goes to Children's Hospital, which we already think is a shady organization. However,
we know it is.
Whenever we buy anything from Barstool Sports, he specifically, if he writes charity next to the gear, he then gives 100% of the merchandise, everything. Okay. She's giving 10%.
10%.
Okay. 10.
Okay.
I'm sorry.
I know we got
because I felt sorry for her. I felt sorry for her first.
Jen going on it?
Yeah, so Jen's going to be on in 20 minutes, but before.
Oh, so we were doing a 2-hour show?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, that's what we call conning your sister.
What's wrong with hanging out with everybody?
It's not about that. You said we were doing an hour show. That's what you said.
I never said that. I said, let's just do as long as we want to do it.
No, I know. I'm thinking about Jen, though.
Yeah.
I was thinking about Jen. I was like, okay.
We have a friend. Our friend Dave Soul wrote a book, and he was kind enough. He lives in Singapore. And if you guys don't already follow him on X, he has a great picture of him at the Earthshot Awards. With Prince William. It's amazing. Okay. So go follow him on X. Now, what I want you guys to understand is I knew he wrote this book. Okay. I knew he wrote this book. I had no idea how awesome it was. I have to be honest with you guys. And he was so gracious enough to sign it. He got us each a copy.
So cool.
But this book, the illustrations of the Wales family, and then the Duke and Duchess of Edinburgh are in it. And there's King Charles and Camilla. I'm not going to read the whole thing, Okay, but look at Colonel Johnny Thompson is even in this. Okay, look at these illustrations. Now,
how can we buy this book?
I'm not obviously Stephanie are not getting cut for. I am crazy about this book. And look at this. We get to go on an adventure.
Well, I'll read it. It says, meet the royal pup. Let me get to the mic. Meet the royal pup pack. Beth, Bluebell, Orla, Teasel, 4 pups who are always up for fun and adventure. But when a crafty cat named Cece joins the pack, she lands them in big trouble. Will the royal dogs uncover Cece's plans to replace them before it's too late? Or will there be a catastrophic car chase? No, I'm kidding. At the palace. Join the royal pup pack on an adventure that no one will forget.
Guys, it's such a cute book, but it's also a great coffee table book because I literally was sitting there just going, these illustrations are amazing. I mean, look at the good job. Look at how cool this is. Look, it's got the whole royal family in there, and there's the kids. They're pointing at the naughty cat. Now, the cat, a lot of people say Cece reminds them of Meghan a little bit. I don't know. You'll have to read the book. But look at the dogs. They're all like, no, it was a cat, and they're like, who did this? And I can totally picture the royal family coming home after a state dinner, and the kids are just running around being naughty.
I just want to let everybody know too, the last page has all the animal shelters.
Oh, this is amazing.
This is all the animal shelters that we can donate to, guys.
Yeah.
So again,
you guys, what you want to do is you want to go to our description below if you want to buy this book, because he's got it available on Amazon, and just go and hit that. Let me bring it up for everybody. Go and hit that link, and you can get your own copy of the Royal Pup Pack Catastrophe at the Palace. You guys, it is beyond cute. I am dying over this book. It makes me happy. I also have a link, I believe, that we can get for people in Singapore. Sorry, let me just make sure I'm not. You guys still with me? You guys still see me? Okay. We're gonna feature it all week, so don't worry. This isn't the last time you're gonna see this book.
Schofield is in it.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. But look at this at the end. Like, look, like Edward and Sophie kind of save the day. Look at that. I mean, look at these illustrations. Don't you want this on your coffee? I would want this. I love this.
Well, you have it now.
Well, no, I just love looking at the picture. We want to give a
big thank you to David. He's a good friend.
Thank you
so much.
Great guy.
Great guy. Oh,
hey, hi. A little fuzzy now. There we go.
We're a little fuzzy. We are showing too many illustrations.
Yeah. So go hit that. And also I'll put the other link on there too. But we really want to thank David. He did not have to do that. He didn't have to send us this
sweet.
All the way from Singapore. That was, I mean, and the fact that he actually.
And it's on Amazon, guys.
Yeah, guys, it's so cute. People are saying you guys are having a conversation without us. Blake Lively is a yuck ball. Yes. Let's see. Shirley says, have you seen the Vintage Read show? He had that author on Andrew. I can't remember his last name. He has just finished a book on Andrew and Fergie. Oh yeah. But is it about dogs?
But is it about dogs?
Is it about dogs?
And cats?
Yes. What's that impossible Santa doing behind you? Oh, that one is, are you talking about me? It's an elf. And
Santa's getting a root canal.
He's getting a little root canal, and that elf's like, here, wait, let me see if I can.
She's putting the back to it. Isn't that funny how she does that?
No, because I want to focus it. I want them to see the elf. There we go. You got to get out, Steph. Don't show your face. There you go. He's getting he doesn't like the dentist. So the elf got him good and drunk. He's like, drink this, Santa.
Drink this, Santa.
Are you sure? I don't know, Davy.
Davy.
Yeah. Okay, guys.
Oh, thank you.
Oh, thank
going
you.
To a nice pit bull rescue.
Kennel,
today.
yeah, Kennel 2 couches. Please give to them if you can today. Share them with friends and family. It does make a difference. We will be back tomorrow. Go head over to.
You don't have any Ariana Grande stuff?
Oh, well, you just seemed like you didn't. I didn't feel you wanted to.
Well,
but
you made up a little story, so we got to do 15 more minutes. Didn't you say it?
I did think you were interested in it.
Well.
Sorry.
What was your story?
Huh?
What was your story?
What are you talking about?
What is this?
Oh, what's his face? The SpongeBob guy.
Yeah.
His wife wrote an essay.
Yes, I did read that.
Okay, so the Wicked. Okay, but I wanted to show you this tweet. 70. Tell me if this does not ring true to you. The Wicked movie cast committed so hard to high school theater kid culture that they stopped eating and started dating their co-stars. Did nobody tell them that they could have just terrorized an Applebee's at last call?
We did that.
Man, this is what you do. After a show, you go to Applebee's.
In high school,
man.
you were able to get away. For some reason, the waiters and the staff at Applebee's didn't give a crap if you were over 21. They just didn't care.
Yeah,
they let you in, and you got to get the mozzarella sticks and the drinks and everything. It was hysterical.
I don't know. That person is like my spirit person.
No, but yeah, I did read this, and it is. I don't really care about all this.
You're
stuff.
the one who told me to put it.
Well, no, I care about the dogs because they definitely have to go out. But
Okay,
but no, I'm just saying that. Yeah, I get it. He left his
Look
wife.
at that picture of him.
Yeah, well, he's Tony nominated that night, so he's really excited.
I don't know anything about this person, but I guess they were childhood sweethearts.
They were,
and
then Ariana came along.
I guess she moved to London to be with him, and she.
Well, no,
put
she
off
didn't
her-
move. She went to film with him.
This part was sad to me. Days with my son are sunny. Days when I can't escape the promotion of the movie associated with the saddest days of my life. Now, the only reason I wanted to bring this up was because there's a theory out there that the reason Ariana Grande and Cynthia Erivo's interviews are so dumb and going viral is because they're trying to take the attention off the Ethan Slater drama.
I don't know how. I don't.
That's
know
why
that
they're
They've
so
been living together for a year.
No. But that's why they're trying to not draw any attention because everybody's wondering, why do these interviews keep getting stranger?
You're the most open person I've ever worked with. Just so open and willing and generous and kind. So I worked with you as well. You know, I worked with the Ariana Grande. And that was a pleasure.
Thank you. Okay, this makes sense now. It makes sense. I'm sorry. It makes sense because there's a million of these crazy interviews, Stephanie. It makes sense.
They make me uncomfortable.
It breaks your brain to the point where you don't even think about Ethan Slater and Ariana Grande.
No, I really don't.
I forget all about it when I watch that crap.
I think he's got a Woody Allen type thing where, you know how like chicks, like hot chicks are into Woody Allen? You know what I mean? Like back in the day. Not now, but I'm saying back in the day, you don't think hot chicks were into freaking Woody Allen? Like Mia Farrow?
It worked. It worked.
Like
it was
sort of Woody Allen.
Whoever was on the team, on the PR team for them and said, guys,
Yeah,
I have an
forgot.
idea that we are going to make it so they're not going to even ask questions. I forgot about those two.
Yeah. I mean, I'm fascinated by them, but I didn't really care.
I don't care
I don't
either.
care
I
either.
care about this.
Pleasure and joy, you understand? Here we go. We did good, kid.
You didn't do good. You did unbelievable.
Here we go again. Oh no. I love you, thank you. That's really kind. For the empty galleys.
That's what Joe Rogan would call, and Tim Dillon, a psychop. That's what they would call.
I don't want to ever be that person.
Okay, guys. Jen is going to do the big reveal in about 10 minutes.
Oh my God.
Grab
guys,
your tea.
Everyone. Jen.
Go use the restroom.
RHR Jen. Everyone head over to her YouTube page. Oh my God. If you want to see a gorgeous gal, here you go. some people saw it last night by accident. But there's nothing accidental about her beauty.
Yes.
She is gorgeous inside and out, and everybody go over there. She's going to be talking to everybody.
Yeah.
With her, we've been trying to get her to do this for a year now.
She's going to do it today.
She's going to do it today.
In 10 minutes. So go take a break, go stretch your legs, and get ready for RHR Jen. Have a great Sunday. We will see you tomorrow. Make sure you check out the Royal Pup Pack Catastrophe at the Palace. I hope it's a series. I hope there's more. The illustration, it's just the story's cute. I don't want to give it away, but everything is so great about it. So we love you guys. This was a fun live.
Yay.
We will see you very soon. Don't do it, ladies. Right there.
Do it.
Don't do it. Don't see how she gets up.
I'm just going to show it.
Okay, you can show
I'm
it.
just going to show it.
Okay. Don't do it.
I'm not going to do it.
Stephanie, look
I'm
at me.
showing it
Okay.
right now.
Okay, guys, we'll see you tomorrow.
Wait,
Have
this
a
is
great
our live.
time.
No, wait, is this our live? No, we're doing a Christmas live?
Yes.
Are you getting a headache?
We're doing a Christmas Eve live.
Her eyes twitching.
No, we're doing a Christmas Eve live.
Wow, we're doing a Christmas Eve live.
Like we did last year. Yes.
Mhm.
Yes.
Yeah, but no Christmas live.
And a Christmas live.
We're
Mom and
doing
Dad are good.
both.
Yes. Okay, guys. We will see you soon. Have a great Sunday.
Love you.